Hey guys, I am back to do another voiceover for this week's plans. We're going to be doing Monday the 15th through the 21st. I am using, I think it's called Lucky from Scribble Co. And I used gold overlays from Planning Choco, her St. Patrick's Day overlays. I will say the only thing that I did not like about these overlays was the bottom washi was very, very small. I don't know if you can really tell. You can't really see it when I'm laying it down, but they're so small. So I just made it work. I ended up putting the clovers on the plaid pattern and then the kind of confetti one on the solid. And I think I'm just trying to this was the first week I actually planned out where I was going to put my full boxes, which I have been utilizing that every week since. This is another one of the weeks where you're going to see these crappy nails. I talked about that in my last plan with me, but I think I'm doing color blocking in this one. I guess we'll see. I did all of these bases such a long time ago. And I'm just trying to get caught up. So, yeah, I do really like planning out where I'm going to put my full boxes. And now we're going to put the header overlays on. I do really like these header overlays because I like that it brings the plaid pattern up to the top of the spread. This was one of my favorite, actually. I have a love-hate relationship with St. Patrick's Day spreads in all of my years of planning, and this is probably one of my favorite ones that I've done. This kit just looked super good. I ended up actually using the plaid plain full box on the sidebar because I think I'm going to put like a quote on it, and I thought that that would look really good. So we put the double box on the weekend per usual. This artwork, it's stunning. I think I'm a Kittenish Girl Jess artwork stan. Like she's just so talented. I love her artwork. So I think my favorite box of the whole kit is the one with like the Lucky Charms marshmallow pancakes. Cause she has really good like food artwork. She just does it really well. And then I think the couple boxes I didn't lay down were ones that I was going to use box extenders for. I was like really out of order in this plan with me. And I did not do color blocking. I thought I did, but again, like I said, I did this base so long ago. I had one night where I just did like 4 bases, I think. I just did a bunch. And as usual, the worst part about it was putting down the glitter headers. And I don't know, I cut out the portion where I put the box extender. As you can see on Wednesday, there is a box there now because there's a box extender. I thought I filmed it, but apparently I did not. And it's probably, the funny thing is, I always kid about this too, is I am very like crazy with the glitter headers. So like I'm sure if I was a little less particular about where the glitter headers were, that it wouldn't take me as long, but it just takes me forever to get the glitter headers down. I should just like cut it out of it, but like no one wants to see me struggle with glitter headers for 7 years. And I really think that this St. Patrick's Day kit is like the perfect colors for me. I don't like, it's fun to do, like normal dark green, whatever, but I just love the pastel, like, colorways of St. Patrick's Day, I guess. But yay, we're finally putting down the last glitter header. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Now we'll work on the sidebar. Um, so for the sidebar, if I'm not color blocking, I just start with one color and then I just match everything to that. So I have the weekly checklist matching to the pink. Then we go to the next color, which I decided to do light green. And then I think I'm going to put a half box. Usually I do a weekly checklist box, a half box, and then sometimes I will put a daily habit tracker. And then I think I just ended up putting, I don't know what I'm doing. I never usually work from the bottom, so next color I use is blue. Oh, yes, this is what I've been doing. Instead of doing a daily habit tracker, I've just been using like a fancy label or some small box. And then I'm putting a glitter header and the last box. Okay, so I also did with this spread with a darker green color. I decided to use these Lucky header overlays just on the dark green color, and I think it actually brought in just a little bit of fun kind of interest here. And then on the sidebar, I'm using the clover on every other, and I'm going to use the Lucky on those other opposite ones. And I think this might be the reason why this is one of my favorite bases, is because I just liked the added fun like header overlays and stuff, and I had a ton of box like overlay options, so I actually put the My Lucky Charm on the top, and then I use these little frame simple boxes to go over the Fashion Girls. And then I think I just mixed it up for the rest of them. I love this little confetti. It kind of really just reminds me of Lucky Charms marshmallows. That's the only thing I thought of when I put this down. And I murdered that box. It looks terrible, but that happens sometimes with foil. Some of them are a little more forgiving, like if you accidentally put it on crooked and have to re-peel it back up, and then some of them just take all the ink. And then I put the St. Patrick's Day overlay box on St. Patrick's Day. And then I did something fun here too, is I used the Shamrock Cutie quote box overlay, and I put it right in the middle of the double box scene, and I thought that turned out really cute. And then what I do for the rest is I just spread everything out. I don't really have any rhyme or reason. What I do here is I just kind of go back and forth, putting different styles. And I'm super excited to do this plans, because like I said, I did all these bases, but I did none of the plans yet. So um, I'm super excited. I ended up putting a quote on the dog. And then what do we do on the sidebar? Okay, so I do like to, again, try to play with some of the deco bits. So I just put a bouquet of the tulips on the weekly tracker. And then I need a work script. So I just pull one of those out of my stickers. Okay, so I decided not to go with the work. Yeah, because I didn't like that it covered the header overlays. Um, so then I go with my holiday stickers. I did get a bunch of St. Patrick's Day stickers. So I actually used some Coffee Monsters Co. in the sidebar. This one said So Lucky, but I cut off the So Lucky and just put it with the shamrock, and then the one with the hat on the fancy label, and I put my little St. Patrick's Day foiled script from Scribble Co., even though it's teeny tiny. So, and now we're just going to put the rest of the glitter header overlays, and I will see you guys when I'm back to fill in all the plans. All right, we are finally here to fill in the plans. I am excited for this week. The base turned out beautiful. So let's just get into it. On Monday, I did have a lazy morning for sure that Monday. So and glad to be using an SPC kit because it just is really easy, carefree kind of kit to use. So I'm gonna just use a fancy label for that. I did need to send an email, so I'm gonna put that with just a little thing. And then right after she got out of school, we ended up wanting to go have a little bit of family time and search for some squish. So we went and had a squish hunt. So I'm gonna just use a half box for that. We love doing it together as a family. It's just a fun little thing that we can all do together. So I'm just gonna trim this box down just a little bit because it's just like a hair too big for what I need. So I'm just gonna use my good old box trick and cut it in 2 pieces and paste it back together a little smaller. Works super well for me. If I can just put it on straight. There we go. So for my lazy morning, I'm just using this really cute Coffee Monsters Co. It's like in a onesie. It's, I think, one of the spring ones for the lazy morning. For having to send that email, I'm just using one of the foiled little @ symbols from SPC from my foiled collection. And then for our family day squish hunt, I'm using this vanilla little family, and I'm just going to use my custom squish hunt sticker. And then I'm also going to use the family time script. Thought that was super cute. So then while we were out, I did run and get a tea, my favorite. So I'm going to use a little thing. Then we did get canes for dinner. It's like my daughter's favorite. And then we just had some TV time. I didn't write down what we watched on TV, but I'm sure it was probably Schitt's Creek, because that is our family show we like to watch together. I'm also going to do a little surgery on this box as well. So, I was talking in my previous video, you're going to see like a ton of Plan With Me's coming at one time. It's just going to be like an overload, because I want to get myself caught up to the point I was before. So I will be uploading my weekly video. Leave down below if you like Sunday uploads or Monday uploads. Either one works for me, but I'm going to go back to the format I was doing before and having the previous week up as a memory keeping spread. So I'm just trying to catch up in that aspect. All right, so now on to Tuesday. I did sleep in that morning. So I'm gonna mark that with a half box, I believe. And then after my daughter sent me a text like midday and was like, can I go to my friend's house after school? Can I go home with her after school? So she went to her girlfriend's house. So I'm just going to use a little thing. And then I had my nail appointment. So I'm just going to use my fancy label for that. Perfect. So for me, sleeping in, I'm going to use the Vanilla Exhausted and sleep in script from SPC. Then for Kenzie going to her friends, I just have this little foiled house from SPC Wiggles and my Kenzie script that I will just put there. Then for my nail appointment, I have this cute little Coffee Monsters Co. next to the nail polish and a Kenzie's Creations nail appointment script that, as always, I bent to the corner. Perfect. So then after I went and did my nails, went and got another tea. Shocker. So I'm going to use a little thing, but I'm going to use one of the patterned little things. Then I ran to Walmart So I'm going to use a patterned fancy label. Oh God, don't need to. So definitely let me know what you guys think about the voiceover bases, if that's something that you guys are okay with. It's been easy for me to do that because my videos tend to be like crazy long, so it was just a nice way to shorten them just a tad. So then for later on in the day, we actually started our Fast and the Furious marathon. It was something that me and my husband talked about, that he didn't know how many of them he had seen, and I kind of enjoy the Fast and the Furious franchise. So we ended up getting the like box set and starting of that. So for my tea, one of my little tea stickers that I made for myself that I love so much. And then my Kinsey's tea run script. For Walmart, I just have the little foiled shopping cart icon with the plan ahead on Walmart script. Then for our marathon starting, I just have this little cute Coffee Monsters Co. from the St. Patrick's Day sheet. I thought it was cute. Just random, but it matched. So then for Wednesday, it was St. Patrick's Day. So I have a extender here. So I am going to first start off with a half box to mark St. Patrick's Day. And then I did not actually watch my nephew this day, but I wanted to mark it because I was sad. So I'm just gonna mark. I did not have my little bub that day. And then my daughter had her weekly therapy appointment, so I'm going to use a patterned fancy label here. Maybe. Why is it like crooked? Okay, I'm just gonna have to like adjust this just a little bit so it looks a little less crooked. There you go. So for St. Patrick's Day, I have another one of the Coffee Monsters Co. from her St. Patrick's Day sheet. And then I have, this is from my Happy Planner sticker book. It's the St. Patrick's Day script. It's ginormous. It's gonna cover, that's fine. And then for not watching my nephew, I just have this little sad face. And his name script. And I'm just gonna put like no right above it. Then for my daughter's therapy, I have the little phone because it is all electronically. And I have one of the SPC gold foiled therapy scripts that I always bend the corner. Perfect. So then later on that day, we did get our stimulus deposit that day. So I was gonna mark that. I mean, because of exciting. Like, not gonna front. because I needed a new computer, so I was excited to get it. And then after that I did, seeing that my stimulus didn't deposit, I placed an order with SPC and Kinsey for stuff that I had been hoarding in my cart for a while. And then my hubby did like the cutest thing of life. He brought me home an early Easter gift. So he brought me some of my favorite candy, and he brought me a video game that I had been wanting. So I definitely have to mark that. So for the stimulus deposit, I thought that this one was funny from the St. Patrick's Day sticker with the gold coins. Then for my orders from SPC and Kinsey, I just have this La La Land Studio throwing money, marshmallow, and then for him bringing me my Easter gift, I just have this little heart. Like, I think it's from the fangirl sheet from Once More With Love. So then later on in the evening after he got home from work, we did order pizza. So put that in there. No, that's not what I wanted. So that for pizza. And we did watch some Grays that night. So a little thing. And then I played SpongeBob because that was the game I wanted. I used to always play SpongeBob on GameCube. It was like my favorite game of life. And it came out remastered for the Switch, so I had been wanting it for a while, which I need to play it more. So for Pizza Hut, I just have this little Paper Shire, I think it's Paper Shire eating like the whole pizza, and my Pizza Hut script. Then for Grays, I just have the little foiled TV icon. Then for playing SpongeBob, I have this like giant switch. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. Maybe. Oh god, it's like ginormous. Let me pull another sticker and I'll be right back. Okay, I found this foiled one that definitely works better. I think it's a Caress Press icon. So then we are on to Thursday. So Thursday was a lazy morning. So I'm gonna put a little box for being lazy. Then I ordered my computer, and I also ordered some Squishmallows for my daughter from Mercari. And then she had a therapy appointment. So I'm gonna do the therapy first. And then I am going to use this little pattern box for my orders. All right, so for my lazy AM, I'm gonna use this cute little sheep from the spring sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. My Lazy AF script from Kinsey for my daughter's therapy. Again, one of the same cell phones. and the foiled therapy script. Then for my, and this gave me like a heart attack. I don't like to spend money. So I'm using the Once More with Love, just flying away on money, because I thought that was like kind of accurate. So then for the rest of the day, we did binge more Grays together, like in the afternoon time. So for that, what am I going to use? Alright, I'm just going to use this little flag for binging Grays. And then I did have like a like evening of planning. I did an Instagram live, which was nice. I like doing those every once in a while. So I'm gonna mark that like on the bottom corner here. Okay, so this is bottom corner here. I'm gonna actually trim this just a little bit. Because I do want to be able to make sure that I have enough room. My daughter went with, she has a girlfriend that she's been like friends with for, I think something crazy like 6 years or something. And she lives in Indiana, and they met like a month or so ago, and they made another trip back here. So they got a hotel room and picked Kay up, and they got to spend the evening and the better part of the next day together. So alright, for our Grays binge, I'm just gonna use the Coffee Monster's got a little binge. Then for Kenzie going with her girlfriend, I'm just using the little house foiled icon and my Kenzie script. Then for my planning and Instagram live, I'm just using this Once More with Love with the cloud, and I have a planning time script. I think that's from Caress Press. And then I'm also using my Instagram live from Kenzie. It's a custom. So then on Friday, I did some homework in the morning while my husband did a little bit of door dashing. So for my homework, I'm just gonna use a larger box because I had quite a bit to work on. Then he, like I said, I went door dashing, so I'm just gonna use a little, just use this piece of washi. And then it was time to pick up the kids, so I'm gonna just use a little thing for that. We had not seen the kids in a couple weeks because we decided that it would be better that they stayed home the weekend of my dad's funeral. Just kind of for reasons of they're very young, and it was going to be like 3 hours. And, you know, death is hard. They only knew my dad like a year, so we just kind of made the executive decision to not pick them up that weekend. So finally got them this weekend. And I love my little Coffee Monsters Co. little pickup. And then my pickup kid script. So then after we picked them up, we came home and we ordered some dinner. We decided on Mr. Heroes, which is, I don't know like how known they are, like if it's an only Ohio thing, but I got that for dinner. Kids really actually enjoyed it. And then we did do a movie night. My stepson picked out James and the Giant Peach, so I'm just gonna use the little movie marquee. I hardly ever use these, and the new ones from SPC are like so cute. Like I think they're just so much cuter looking. So then also Mackenzie did come home from seeing her girlfriend, so I'm gonna just put that on a little thing. Okay, so for our dinner, I just had the little foiled cheeseburger from the SPC Wiggle. Then for the movie night, I'm just gonna put the little Paper Shire popcorn bucket, and then I have movie night. I think this is from Caress Press, and then the With Kids. I think I'm actually gonna, I'm actually gonna just cut it in half so I can put it side by side instead of so the With Kids. Perfect. Then for Kenzie being home, I did that backwards. Let's see if I can move this. Just use the foil little house icon. All right, so for Saturday, we did get up early. So I'm gonna use for the up early. Let me get a piece of washi for that. Okay, maybe. Come on. All right. Oh God. All right. So for up early, I'm just gonna put this little strip of washi because we were gonna take a little trip to. There's an outlet about 40 minutes from here, so we just wanted to check that out. So we did that, and then we also, on the way, needed to stop for Starbucks. Like, necessities here, people. And then when we got there, it was a complete and utter fail. We actually went for the sole purpose of Bath and Body Works outlet, which we did go to the Bath and Body Works outlet, and I actually kind of scored pretty good there. But there was like 3 stores, or like there was like I think 7 total, honestly, like open. So it was just it was something. So we did end up driving about an extra, I think 40 minutes to meet his family for lunch. But I'm actually going to put that we had a little bit of a squish hunt first. So I'm gonna put a little piece of washi here. Okay, so for up early, I have the little yawning Coffee Monsters Co. emoji head and my up early script for Starbucks, Coffee Monsters Co. Wow, this is huge. I'm just gonna cut off a bit. For Starbucks, there we go. And then I have a Starbucks script, gold foil. And for our fail, I decided to use this little dumpster fire sticker. One, it matched the colors, and I thought it was just hysterical. So, and then we went on a squish hunt. We were able to find a couple at a grocery store that we normally, like, that we don't have here. So I'm gonna put my little custom squish hunt sticker there with the So Lucky from the St. Patrick's Day sheet from Coffee Monsters Co. Then for meeting them for lunch, just gonna use this little box here. Kind of turned out just nice because we hadn't seen them in quite a while. I don't think we had seen them since Christmas. So then we made the drive home. And my honey bunny, after the kids went to sleep, he went out and did some door dashing. So I'm gonna mark that with just a fancy label. And I think I just went to bed. So for lunch, we actually had some Chinese. So I'm using the Papershire little Chinese food. And I did that backwards once again. So for our drive home, just the foiled little car icon. And for my hubby dashing, the Coffee Monsters Co. little mask sticker and then my dash script. So then for Sunday, I was in my feelings. I tend to, like, I think, like, now when I look back on things, that I tend to, like, if I have, like, a really good up day, like, not, like, mood-wise, like, I have a really good day where we do things and, like, we have fun and adventures, I tend to, like, kind of have a hangover afterwards. So, yeah, I just kind of, it really hit me after that. So I just kind of have two boxes here that I slept a while and was kind of in my feelings. We gave the kids their baths before it was time for them to head home. So I'm going to use this little box here, but again, we're just going to trim because it's a little big. So okay, just going to put that near. Perfect. Kind of looks weird, but it's fine. So for being in my feelings, I have this Once More with Love, I think, anxiety sheet, and the gold foiled in my feeling script from SPC. Then for sleeping, I just have this Coffee Monsters Co. kind of head down, wrapped up in a blanket. Then for the kids' bath, I'm just going to use this bathtub and the bath time script. I think this is an old Caress Press one. So then it was time for the kids to be dropped off. My honey went and did that. So I'm just going to use Fancy Label. And then he got back home and kind of did a little bit of his magic to kind of get me out of my slump. He does a really good job of kind of, I don't know, just, he does a really good job of kind of getting me out of my head, let's say. Like running out of things. So for that, I'm just going to use a piece of solid washi. Then Kenzie did come home. She, I think, might have went to her dad's or a friend's house. So she did come home. And then, what did we watch? Oh, we watched another of the Fast and the Furious movies. So I will just use another Fancy Label. Okay, so for dropping off the kids, the drop off from the Coffee Monsters Co. and my drop off kid script. For hubby shaking me out of my funk, I think we actually went to Target, so I just used the little onesie from the St. Patrick's Day sheet. And for Kenzie being home, the foiled house and my Kenzie script. And then for our movie, this is the Once More with Love, Couple on the Couch. So I'm going to fill everything out and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the whole spread finished and filled out. Probably one of my favorite spreads. It just really turned out so cute. I just love the pastel St. Patrick's Day vibes, and I'm so glad I had these little Coffee Monsters Co. emojis to go along with it. And I just love the fun stuff that I did with it. Definitely let me know, like I said in the previous video, if you guys like the format of these videos now. If there was anything that you guys would like better, let me know, because I have a little bit more flexibility with my new computer. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next time.